Hello, my name is Charles Fox, and I'm the Vice President of Sales and Marketing.
And I'm Warren Miller, the Director of Sales and Marketing here at Paradise Energy Solutions.
And today we're going to be talking about common mistakes that you should look for when going solar.
So Charles, we want people to be pumped and excited about their solar experience long after they go solar. We don't want people making an investment into solar and then feeling like, boy, did I make a mistake. What are some of the things that customers can do beforehand or throughout the process to avoid some of those mistakes?
Right, so I would say one of the most important things is not to get hung up on the overall price.
Okay.
Because this is a 25, 30-year investment, and just because it's the cheapest system up front does not mean it's going to be the cheapest system over time. So if it's not designed correctly, if it's not producing well, if shade isn't calculated correctly, suddenly that cheap price could become much more expensive than if you had a qualified installer who gave you all the details up front, maybe was more conservative in their projections. The last thing you want to do is have a system that doesn't do what it said it's going to do.
Great. So how do you know who's a qualified installer? What are you looking for when you're looking for a solar installer? How do you know that they're going to do what they promise?
I would look at their body of work. What they've done is going to speak for itself. Look at their reviews. What have people said about their installations? What are their customers saying about how it's performing? Do they have technicians on staff, or is it just maybe their installers that come out to service the system? And what happens is, solar is seasonal, and so installers are busy typically different times of the year. And if you have an installer that just uses installers to come and do maintenance, technical work, they're not going to come out when they're busy. They're going to come out when they're slow.
Sure. And then what about warranties? You mentioned it's a long-term investment that people should be focused on. So can you speak a little bit about the importance of warranties or guarantees?
So there are obviously equipment warranties. The products themselves, the panels, the inverters, the racking, bring the warranties with them. The challenge is if you had something that was to go wrong, a panel, yes, your warranty is there, but who's going to come do it? So you want an installer that you know is going to stand behind those warranties, and typically a reputable installer is going to add warranties on top of the equipment warranties, workmanship warranty, labor warranty, so that you have the peace of mind that if that equipment were to fail, not only do I get the equipment, but I have someone there to install it for me, and it's not going to be some absorbent cost that I wasn't expecting.
Great. So if you're looking to avoid the common mistakes, make sure that you don't get caught up on price, take a deep dive into the warranties, and make sure that you're working with a qualified industry experienced team.